Hello everybody, and welcome to Roll Together RPG and to the next episode of our Myth and Mythios Season 2 series. My name is Josh, I use he, him pronouns, and I shall be your game master for tonight. And as you can see, I am joined by two rather lovely people who are playing two rather lovely characters. I'm going to get them to introduce themselves now and the characters they are playing. I'm going to start off with Tom.
Hello everyone, my name's Tom. I use he, him pronouns, as does Elpenor of Thrace. Also, Orpheus of Thrace, the greatest musician of this or any age. Yeah, turns out you don't piss off the gods, because they get real vindictive. Who knew? Me, because I spent most of my time in Greece. It's the #1 rule, do not anger the gods, and yet, how?
Yeah, is it the gods being vindictive or is it me? I don't know.
Bit of both, you know.
Maybe a bit of both, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I need humbling and yet. And yet.
And yet. Anyway, next we have Scarlet.
Hello, I'm Scarlet. I go by she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Effie, who goes by they, them pronouns. I'm just a little thiefing and helping.
Thiefing them and stealing them and invading people's minds.
Thiefings and helpings.
I'm helping.
I am helping.
And do I hear a thank you? No, I do not.
Absolutely not. Rude. Rude.
Rude.
Before we get into tonight's session, we have a couple of sponsors and supporters that we'd like to thank. Our first sponsor for tonight is Phoenix Dice. You can go to phoenixdice.com to get yourself some clickety-clack math rocks, including some limited edition Roll Together dice, which are lovingly being displayed by Tom right now. If you use the code Roll Together at checkout, all caps, you can get 25% off of your purchase. We are also proud to be supported by Homie and the Dude. Homie and the Dude is a father and son duo TTRPG group who make lots of cool system agnostic and D&D related books. They've got The Wandering Tavern. Scott Spation is either going out on Kickstarter or is out on Kickstarter by the time you watch this. Go to the links in the description below so you can find out what's going on. And if you want to purchase any of those books, use code Roll Together, all caps, at checkout, and you can get 10% off of your purchase. Massive thank you to our D20 Club dice heads and all other tiers on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month or one goat, which must be sent to Tom for a variety of different reasons by following all of the links in the description below. Speaking of the description below, if you like what you see, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below. It helps the algorithm tell us what you like so we know what to make more of for you. If the Myth Mythios Season 2 gets enough likes and views and all that sort of stuff, there'll be a Season 3. Who are we kidding? There's going to be a Season 3. So please do all of those things. Anyway, I think with all of that, we are going to dive into tonight's session. In our last session, we met back up with Orpheus. As Orpheus had travelled to the underworld being guided by Effie to retrieve their one true love, the only person they have ever loved, the light in their heart, all of this soppy nonsense.
My actual muse.
Your actual muse.
Yeah.
Eurydice. They managed to free them from their chains and begin escorting them out before they were stopped by Hades, who insisted on a decent song coming from Orpheus. Orpheus performed a song. It was all right. And Hades cracked a slight smile and said, you can leave. However, if you look back, you need to be in front the entire time. And if you look back at your one true love, they will be here forever. With that stipulation in place, Orpheus, Effie, and Eurydice began making their way out. However, trying to play a tune to distract Herberus. Herberus?
Herberus? It's a dog made of... It's a dog made of bugs.
Herberus' brother at the gates to hell, which didn't work, unfortunately. You can't fool a dog twice. Definitely can. But yeah, it came galloping out and As Eurydice was about to fall down into the river Styx, Orpheus turned around and she evaporated. Effie, who knew that they shouldn't have been there the entire time, also teleported out, and Orpheus became Elpenor, who was chained up and been forced to relive memories of past lives, maybe, by Persephone. And that's where everything got even sadder. I think we can all agree it got a little bit sadder there, because Persephone said that she wanted Elpenor to play her a song. He did, rolled exceptionally high to the point where memories were beginning to flow out of him, beginning to flow out of Persephone, and static was coming out of Effie, because Effie can't remember anything about their life. We saw scenes from season 1 of Myth Mythios with Elpenor and Phig, and Persephone seems to be quite happy now that Elpenor has recognised that maybe Eurydice isn't his love, and maybe it's Phig. Possibly, I don't know. But we also saw why Persephone might have a grudge against the gods and maybe against humans. Maybe. But we ended the session with a goblet of Persephone's blood being left on the table in the prison cell that not Persephone, you are Elpenor, that Elpenor is in. Elpenor's chains have been released, and Persephone is leading Effie up to her chambers so that she can speak to Effie in private. And that is where we are going to pick up the session with Effie and Persephone. Effie, you are led up the same stairwell that you travelled with Elpenor or Orpheus in the vision. You are led out into the same foyer foyer area, sorry. You can see the large hulking figure of Hades sat behind the desk. Lots of these strange bat-like creatures are flying around him, and bat and feathered creatures, some of these to be furies, are flying around, and they are putting things on the table, more books, more scrolls, and all of this sort of stuff for him to look through and fill out. There are queues upon queues upon queues of undead waiting to get into the underworld, but Persephone pushes through and takes you through a side door that leads down towards where her chambers is. She doesn't share a bedroom with Hades. She has a room all to herself, and as you enter into it, the bed itself looks like it is one large rose petal, and she's got flora and seeds and everything all over the place. But it's a room you've been into a couple of times before, but she gestures for you to walk in, and she follows in behind you. You walk in and sit down.
I only sit if she tells me to sit.
Please do take a seat. Yes, so, Effie. Good job with helping guide Elpenor through his lives and getting him to experience the torment that I want him to experience. It's been truly remarkable watching this human suffer. I have a job for you. Probably the biggest job yet, if you're willing to accept it.
Go on.
I know that you have a talent for stealing things. I have gotten you to steal a few things from various places around here in the past and in other places of the underworld. However, there is something that I have been wanting to get my hand on for quite some time, and it is incredibly difficult to get to, so you may need to employ some help from someone. Someone who may feel like they have nothing to lose now.
Sounding more interesting.
Good. Right, what I am looking for is an item called the Eye of Hades.
Do I know what that is?
Yeah, you can roll me a history check.
Yeah. That's an 18.
18. It's something you don't directly know about, but it's something that you've overheard other people talking about, the older spirits that live here. Maybe even some of the theories that are spoken about it. The Eye of Hades is not actually one of Hades' eyes. What it is it's an amulet. And what that amulet allows for is for a being to leave the confines of the underworld. Not in terms of a spirit like yourself. That requires you to have both permission and a physical body for you to go back to. What this amulet would allow is for Persephone to leave the underworld, because she can't currently.
I've heard of it.
Oh,
Mainly.
you have?
You catch things on the grapevine, you know what I'm saying.
Even more resourceful than I thought. You are truly impressive. Well, it is something that I desperately want, and I'm willing to pay a very high price for it.
How high are we talking?
I would be willing to give you some of my blood. Now, I don't know if you know this, Effie, but if you drink the blood of a god and then leave the underworld, you are granted a body. I was trying to tempt our young human down below with my blood, but he didn't go for it. You'll soon find out when you go back down there if he drinks the blood or not.
I could persuade.
Good.
Sweeten the deal.
I will say now that this is a difficult task because the Eye of Hades is not in one singular piece. You must travel to 2 different locations in order to find it.
Okay.
The first, you must travel to Tartarus. Deeper into the underworld. You must travel there, and it is located there. The second piece is where you will need my blood. In order to give yourself a body to get to the surface and make your way to the city of Athens. It is located there. Although where exactly is hidden from obscurity to me, so you will be on your own with that one.
So let me get this straight. You want me to go up there? Up there?
To the world of the living, correct?
Oof. No problem.
There is a slight catch, however. It is going to be difficult for you to leave here. There have been some troubling stories that I've heard from all of the different entrance places to the underworld. So my husband is rightfully on guard a lot more. So getting out of the underworld is going to be incredibly difficult. You're going to have to find alternative means of doing so. I am hopeful that you will be able to find that down in Tartarus.
Okay.
Where the veil is thinnest.
Okay. May I ask for some tools to help me do so?
Whatever it is you require, you may take.
I'd like a map down below to these entrances. Got any details? Where they are, where they're situated, why they're so difficult, you know?
Can certainly provide you with that.
And some, lock picking, little things that I need to get through.
Tools of the trade, as it were.
Yeah.
I can provide you with that as well.
maybe something to sweeten the deal with old boy back there. We got his instrument, his actual instrument. Can I take that?
I have his actual instrument. She gestures over towards a dressing table made out of this fine wood. I have been keeping it as a trophy and keeping it in tune, of course.
Of course. It may sweeten the deal. If you want me to take him with me.
Yes, please do.
All right. I could do this. I could do it. Yeah.
Good. This is what I like to hear. Now, I cannot be seen having helped you in any sort of a way. So, give it some time. Go rest up. Whatever it is you spirits do. I shall provide you with a vial now, and she hands you a vial of her blood. That vial is magically sealed. You won't be able to open it until you have the first piece.
Sure. Wow. Yeah. Some good-looking blood.
I thank you.
Yeah.
I have many things that I wish to do when I get to the surface, so I look forward to you completing your mission. You will need to return to me, however, once it is done, but once I am able to leave here, I will bring you with me.
All right. Is there any way I could, talk to you if something happens, or there's a kind of, if there's a blockage that I just cannot get through?
No. If you get caught, it must not come back to, it must not be able to be traced back to me.
You got any other acolytes that could help maybe later?
That is one of the problems that I face both down here and on the surface. Although there is a cult on the surface who have started to worship me, which has made my little adventures there so much easier. But no, there is nobody here who is not in the pocket of my husband or any of his children.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I could do this. Yeah, sure.
One thing that I will ask you, Effie. You must keep the true intentions of this mission a secret from Elpenor. If he was to find out why it is you are seeking this eye, he may try to stop you. I cannot have that. I really do not want to have to possess another witch and push him off another cliff. I mean, it would be fun. Such a waste of such a beautiful soul, though.
I can just tell him I'm trying to get him out. Why not?
If you are to get caught, blame it on him. He coerced you into escaping. If his soul gets thrown into the river Styx, I can smooth things over with the Queen of the Dryads. She is but mortal at the end of the day.
Sure. Yeah. I don't owe him nothing.
No, you do not. But you owe me everything.
Of course. I always pay back my debts. All right.
I'm glad to hear this. Now, go take your rest. And I hope to see you in the near future. Mum's the word.
Dramatically bows really low and yes.
She giggles at that. You're probably the only person that can make her laugh. You can leave and you can go take a long rest.
Sleepy times.
Sleepy times.
Planning. Do I have my math already?
When you get to your chambers, everything that you have requested is there. There is a map. The items of clothing, thieves' tools, and all that sort of stuff. We'll go over it in between sessions, but there are a number of magic items that you'll be able to take.
Nice. Well, Effie will obsess over this map. I'll literally obsess over it.
That's fair enough.
All the deets.
Before we come to that, before we come to the details of the map, we are going to flick back over to everybody's favourite bard, who is in a prison cell. Elpenor, you have been allowed to move around the cell. Again, your legs now from just above the knee up have completely disappeared. You are slowly fading into obscurity, and you will soon be truly forgotten. But there is a vial, there is a goblet on the table with blood in it, and you saw what effect drinking blood had on Effie. What would you like to do?
She's a goddess, isn't she?
Persephone's a goddess, yes.
Josh, do you know what ichor is?
Kind of.
It's the blood of the gods, and it's deadly. I'm not drinking god blood. This is a trap.
It's deadly to the living.
No, I don't trust her. I absolutely don't trust her. Does this blood also look golden?
It's got golden specks to it, yes.
Yeah. He's full of pride, and that's his fault. He's just like, no.
You're still hung up on
just
things. You're not tied up.
Yeah,
you're not tied up.
Yeah.
What I mean is you're still hung up on
life,
on
and the stories
things that would affect you in life.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
blood might have a different effect on you in death. You don't know, but
he's being a little snot. He's not gonna drink it. He's like, so if I die, I die. She took the instrument as well, didn't she?
She did, yes.
Yeah. So I've got all I've got is just this vial of blood on the table.
Yeah. Yeah, goblet of blood, and your thoughts, and every now and then you hear the noise from the river as it's flowing, and every now and then as the ferryman goes past, and there's people throwing up over the side. But every now and then the ferryman does go round, as he has to go round the underworld to get back to the beginning. Pays you no attention though.
No.
Doesn't care about the figures that are in these cells.
So previously, because I got brought onto Sharon's barge, what happened? I got to the other end. Did they instantly snatch me? Is that what happened when I got off?
It was very much like you were hurried through to the point where you never actually got checked in by Hades.
I just got carried through and then just put in this cell.
And put in this cell, yeah. By what you would now assume would be agents of Persephone.
Interesting.
Thralls.
Yeah.
Those that she controls. Similar to Effie.
Snake. He's not going to... I know I'm throwing this spanner in. He's too prideful at the moment. And he's like, I don't trust her. I will willingly just... Fine, if she wants to take music out of the world, so be it. But... And then I have a thought where I'm like, Phig. I haven't seen Phig. And it's not like I can just wander around. Yeah, just sort of looking out, like, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's smart. She's smarter than me. She's probably, she's with Theo. And, they are living in a nice house back in the town, and there is bread, and there's wine, and there's meat. And I'm trying to sort of like visualize it and also trying to get the taste of food in my mouth, but that's not really working. Then I look at the blood again. No, I'm not sure. I'm not your man. And I just throw the goblet through the... If she wants to kill the bard, she kills the bard. Let beauty go from the world, so be it.
Do you throw the goblet into the river Styx?
I throw the blood in. I'm not throwing... I know one does not eat or drink in the underworld because otherwise it gets you stuck there. I know that from her, but I'm not throwing her gift. That gift, I'm not throwing gold into the sticks. Although that said, gold would help me get out. No, put the goblet back on the table.
I was going to say, if you were going to throw the goblet full of god blood, god ichor as you called it, into the river Styx, I'm going to need a D100 roll because somebody's coming out of it.
No, I think if I've still got the gift of prophecy, I think I see that and like have a flash and then of like seeing something come out and then we zoom out again and I go, it's also very rude to throw a gift. Put my ghostly hand over it and just go put it in a corner. Just, and sit. A lot of time is spent me just looking at this goblet and then just going, and I start getting the twitch. No, come on. Oh, you're smarter than this. You don't want to be her animal. You played her song. Just... No. I mean, I'm the Forgotten. That's the thing. I'm Elpenor the Forgotten. So what? They forget me, they forget Orpheus. No one will miss that. I mean, what is that story? There was a guy, he loved a lady, he went, he failed, he died.
Elpenor?
Look up.
Elpenor, is that you?
Who is it?
Over here. And you hear a voice coming through one of the walls.
I go to the wall. Hello?
There's a small little hole in the wall. Is that really you, Elpenor?
I look.
You look, and as you look down, you can see a brilliant blue eye looking back at you. Is that really you, Elpenor?
Do I know this beautiful eye?
You recognise the voice, but for you, Elpenor, no. But something in your brain recognises this voice.
You have me at a disadvantage, friend. My memories are going. I don't believe we've met, but I was known as Elpenor in life.
You don't recognise one of your closest friends? Don't recognise my voice?
I'm sorry. Please do name yourself.
It's me. It's Jason.
Oh.
He takes a step back and doesn't look...
Yeah.
Well, you don't recognise him at all, but other than the slight familiarity, but he doesn't look quite how the stories depict him.
Also, Elpenor's the name I used to not be Orpheus. So, he probably would have known me as Orpheus when I was an Argonaut.
But he's heard Persephone call you Elpenor.
Interesting. It's my walking around name. Okay, that's it. Oh, Jason.
Yes. You don't look like my Elpenor.
Oh.
Last time I saw him, he looked like he had a broken neck, but...
Well, he... Wait, you're Elpenor with the broken... I think we're... You must forgive me, Majesty, I am confused. I've lived many lives, and, Jason.
Sort of gives you a half bow, as you say his name again.
Yeah. I was hoping that you'd be in the fields, my king, as a hero, not stuck here to suffer like us mere mortals.
You'd think that's where I'd be. But it turns out when you defy the gods, they have other plans for you. take the weapons of the gods, the toys of the gods, even in some instances fighting the gods or fighting their pets, angering them. I don't know if you know this, but they can hold grudges.
It turns into hysterical sobbing. Yeah, I am aware that there is a saying back on, since you have been gone, my king, that those the gods despise, they first drive mad, and so be our fates.
So, if you are not Elpenor of the Orgnaughts, then who are you? Why are you using my friend's name?
I am Elpenor, I am Orpheus, I am many beings put into one. I was born as Orpheus and then decided to take on the name of Elpenor as a disguise from the Odyssey, from cunning Odysseus. And as you said, I also believe that you were killed by a broken neck, my king. It seems history, if it not repeats itself like a beautiful song, it certainly does rhyme.
It's certainly how I went out.
Folks, the Argo literally fell on him. It's a really sad death for Jason. Piece of shit, but also just a really terrible. He got drunk, sat under the Argo, and the figurehead just fell on his head. It's bad. It's bad, folks. Effie, you can't laugh at the death of his actual hero.
But I do.
But he deserves it. To be honest, most of the Greek heroes, they're shits. Mm-hmm. Not me, though. I'm great. Everyone loves Orpheus of Thrace.
So what are you going to do?
I was thinking of just fading into obscurity, but...
Why? I've been doing what I can for Persephone when she requests it so that I may one day get out of here.
Do you really believe she will let us go?
I do not know, but she has not gifted me her blood yet. She has you. There's obviously something she wants from you.
She wishes to see me suffer. She wants to torture me.
It is a sadistic way to go about it, I suppose. It is rumoured that the blood of the gods, for one dead like us, grants us certain access to doorways that we wouldn't normally have without Hades' explicit permission. Express permission, that sounds better.
I'm scared, King.
So you should be. That spirit that follows Persephone around, Effie, stole my shield off of me when I came down here. You must have read the tales of when I came down into the underworld.
It seems they take all the beautiful things from you. They took the lyre gifted to me by Hermes.
That is truly a relic.
It is a beautiful thing, Did you hear me play?
I did. It was beautiful. It stirred memories and emotions in me that I had forgotten about.
Yes, that's...
You can see that one of his arms is completely gone. And he's basically all that's left of him is his torso, his right arm, and his head. Everything else is faded away, but he's walking around like he's still got it all.
We lose ourselves, Jason.
We do. Been a while since Persephone has visited me. As you can tell, I don't have much time left.
Did they not give you a burial worthy of a king? Did the drachmae not cover your eyes?
Before I was even able to register with Hades. I was brought here.
She cheats the system.
This little area that we all seem to be imprisoned in seems to be her own personal playground.
And we are her toys.
Exactly. Now, and he looks just past you at the goblet of blood. If she's left that there, that means she has a need for you. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If you're given the opportunity to leave here, take it. Just be wary of everything that's around you. Don't fall into the same trap that I did when I came down here.
We use the tools we are given, right?
We do. Also explains why I've not seen my friend Orpheus around, if you are him.
That's me, Majesty. Also, I thought I feared I was mad, haunted by dreams, but turns out memories, prophecies.
Memories. One thing to be wary of with memories, especially ones of a life that you don't remember. That means that you are tied to fate. Your soul is destined to relive that story over and over again. The story of Orpheus and Eurydice. I was there for it.
Yes.
Or part of it anyway, but I know of it.
It's a tragedy, Majesty.
It's a tragedy. It is something that has happened multiple times, even before that story, even before the most well-known version of it. There are other times where it happened, and there will be times moving forward. You are but one stepping stone in that cycle. It could go well into 6,000, 10,000 years from now, when there are technologies that we can't even fathom at this point. I've seen seers walk through here speaking of strange contraptions flying through the skies, but yet our stories are still told. The lives that you and other chosen have lived through multiple times still happen. There is an Orpheus. There is always an Orpheus, and there is always a Eurydice.
And there will always be a Jason. And it will be the combination of the great heroes of the time. People will tell our stories, Majesty.
I am waiting for my time to come back, where my soul is put through the cycle again. It has not happened yet.
How big's the hole?
Probably about that size. No, I'm not going to say that size, because that's glory hole size.
No, I mean, regret to ask this: is it large enough to put a finger through?
You could put your hand through it.
I soak my hand in the goblet, and I put the blood through. Not all of it, but some.
Are you sure?
The world needs Jason. You may not have been the greatest of heroes, but you are remembered. Also, your name is weirdly common. Of all the heroes, it stays as a name.
You feel a tug, and your shoulder is pulled into the hole, and you can feel tongue and saliva of a spirit, like ectoplasm type stuff, around your fingers as he is literally sucking the blood off of your fingers.
Correct. That's what I want Jason to... Jason. And with the other hand, I start downing the ichor.
I feel revitalized. And you can look through the hole and you can see that his hand begins to come back and his legs begin to come back. Orpheus.
My king.
Thank you. Don't shy away from your name. If your birth name in this life was Orpheus, then use it. Don't shy away from it. Don't shy away from your destiny. Try and change it. You are in control of it. Don't let the threads of fate control you. Sever it. As I will.
I smile as I look at the tattoos on my skin as I suppose they start becoming clearer. You know, it's good to speak to you, Jason. I remember.
He bows to you.
I bow back as I think probably my legs are starting to come back now.
Yeah, the legs start to come back. His form has come back as well. And then, what would you do next? You've drunk the vial of blood. You've had this conversation with Jason. Effie's not going to come back until after a long rest, and we're going to go over what the plans that Effie's going to be making with the map and with the gear and everything that they've got. But what would you like to do? Because I feel that it would be a bit strange to leave it there and then just have the time skip, because obviously something would have happened.
I think as we sort of are padding out, I just sing. I just go through the repertoire in my head with my now close to human lungs, and I sing the song because in the legend, Orpheus is brought on the Argo to distract the sirens. So it's quite funny because there's two. Odysseus' solution is I'm going to put wax in my ears and hope for nothing. Jason's solution is I'm going to get the greatest musician of all time just to sing really loudly and out-sing. So I sing the song that I sung hundreds, thousands of years ago to distract the sirens.
Yeah.
And as a memory with my friend, you know.
And that's the thing, taking this god blood, basically, drinking it has... It's like there's a shimmer on your body and your spirit splits out into a lot of different versions of yourself, lots of different Orpheuses that have lived, and then they all pull back into you, and it's like you've got this extensive memory of every Orpheus that you've ever been up until the current one that you are.
It's sort of what I've had before, but fractured before, and now I'm like, oh, in death, I have memories, and I'm like, wow, a lot of decapitation going on. Wow, including one where I think I just fall in a hole. That's just the death.
There is one where there is one of the versions of you that sort of splits out where it's you can't tell if it's dead or it's definitely missing a head, but it doesn't feel quite undead. It doesn't feel quite dead, should I say, as if there might be a head on the surface somewhere that's still alive.
It me. I'll go find the prophet.
There's only like a half spirit.
Yeah.
Jason sings with you. You do notice that when Jason drank the blood, the same thing doesn't happen to him. He, at this point, is the one and only Jason that there has ever been.
Lucky Jason.
Yes. And at that point, we are going to flick back over to Effie, who has been spending some time studying some maps, I believe.
Yeah.
So you are provided... Sorry?
Obsessively.
You are for... All right, I have something stuck in my teeth. I'm going to have a drink while I'm doing this.
Hydration.
Mm-hmm. You were provided with a single scroll parchment that rolls out into a map. And you can instantly tell that this thing is infused with a degree of magical energy, to the point where you can put your fingers on it and turn the picture turns around, and you can basically swipe up and it changes to a different map underneath. It's like you've got the level that you're on, you swipe up, you go to the level below, swipe again, you go to the level below that, swipe again, you go to the level below. It's basically like a video game map, like in The Legend of Zelda, in Ocarina of Time, if anybody's ever played that. When you get a map that's multiple tiers and you can look at the multiple tiers, it's like that. Or Dragon Age, Inquisition, and Veilguard for the three of us who I know have played it. But that's what you've got, and you can turn it around, zoom it in to see what's going on here and there. The first map that you have is quite zoomed out because it is the map of this layer of the underworld, and it shows you that there is a maze that you can go to get out. The problem is if you go to a certain point and then something happens and you end up back in the main, if you die and end up back in the main foyer area, the map changes. Seems very roguelike if that happens. Tom's nodding in recognition.
It's fine.
So it's a very difficult. If you were going to do it, you would need to do it in sort of one sitting. But you are able to look at the various different gates that there are to get into the underworld, and you know that looking at it, that they are being guarded by terrifying creatures. One of them is being guarded by Cerberus, another one is being guarded by a group of Furies, and another one is being guarded by what looks to be a ginormous Cyclops.
Okay.
And various other creatures as well. There a lot of security. Those are the creatures that are normally guarding those gates. There seems to be a plethora of creatures that have been put there to make sure nothing gets out or comes in uninvited.
Okay. Can I, around those exits and entrances, can I, with my thieving brain, I'd like to look at any tiny paths, any kind of little footpaths that seem dangerous but keep out of sight. Anything which a thief is like.
You can't see anything like that on this top layer, which would lead you, all of those gates would lead you to the world of the living. You can't see anything like that. It seems that the Hades has done a good job of manipulating this place, the underworld, to his exact specifications, to the point where there is no sneaky little places where you can sneak out. However, when you begin scrolling up to get to the different levels, it shows you the different levels of the underworld and hell and all that sort of stuff, until you get to Tartarus, which is where Persephone told you needed to go to find one of the one of the pieces of the eye of Hades. Down there is a circle of blood on this section of the map where it shows you that this eye piece is. However, the map details that there is a creature that is guarding the eye. And it's one of those things where it's an interactive map, so you can click on it and be like, what's guarding this? Click. And it's a dragon. A Drakon, as they're called, is guarding this map, this piece. But you can see that you could possibly use Elpenor as a distraction to get it. Probably what Persephone meant when she said that you needed help. And then when it comes to looking for exits and entrances from the underworld in Tartarus, using the map, there are plenty of sort of thin veils that you could travel through in order to leave. But one thing that you notice is that when you try to see where they go to, you can't. And that indicates to you that it's not somewhere in Greece that you would end up. You would end up somewhere else.
Okay. Could be an easier way out, regardless. Okay.
I'd say you've been down here long enough as well to know that this underworld connects to other underworlds, other versions of hell, other basically what I'm trying to get at is the Nordic hell, the Egyptian hell, you know, the European, the what are they called, the Celts hell, you know, all of the other religious and other bodies of people that there are on the world at this point. They're all connected in a way because they all have a similar belief in their religions. So that's probably where the veil will take you. To one of them.
Wow. All right. Around the eye, is there any, because there's a dragon, is there any treasures? Gold? Is there a hoard?
Yes. Massive hoard that the dragon is looking after.
And I wasn't told not to touch it.
You weren't told you couldn't take whatever you wanted.
And if we have to take one of the thin veils, then we're going to need some currency to get the grace.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to grab the lyre. I'm going to kit myself out. And I'm going to sneak to the cell.
You notice when you go to pick the lyre up that the lyre isn't the only thing that's there. There is a bag of equipment having a little look in, like a duffel bag. And as you look into the duffel bag, you can see that there is armor and maybe it's armor, maybe it's just thick clothing. You're not 100% sure. And maybe a weapon or two. Yeah. Stuff that isn't meant for you. So maybe this is for Elpenor.
Yeah. I could say I stole it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Grab.
You grab. We'll say that your rest has happened at this point and you can begin making your way down to the cell. You have been down here long enough to know the back ways around this doorway to the rest of the underworld. This is basically what this is. It's like the reception area, as it were. And although the gateways from hell to the living world, Hades very much has on lockdown. It's basically carved out the way that he wants it to be. Maybe not so much. He doesn't have that sort of control within his own home. He's got children. He's got a wife. Most of them absolutely despise him, and they have their own ways of sneaking around everywhere. And you can use those tunnels to get back to Persephone's cells, and you can find Elpenor's cell.
It's the one where songs coming out of.
Yeah, you get there and you can just hear
Hard to hear.
beautiful singing coming from there.
If you look in, he's just lying on his back. Just, spread eagle singing, which also I think there's singing coming from probably a lot of other people have just started joining in.
Some people are crying over there.
Yeah.
You do notice before you get to the cells that you hear absolutely nothing. But when you get past a certain point, like maybe a barrier, it's like a cacophony of music hits you. So this area is sound protected, so nobody else can hear.
I'm gonna pick his lock.
Yeah,
Even if it's been left open for me, I'm gonna pick it.
That's fair. Make me a sleight of hand check with advantage, please, because you have proficiency in thieves' tools.
Sleight of hand. 23.
Easy enough. Click, it was locked, but click, clock, and it opens out, and you're there on your knees, having opened it with Elpenor laying on the floor singing.
eyes shut. He has absolutely no idea you're there.
Hey, do you always start singing when you're on your own? Is that a hobby? What is that?
It fills the emptiness, the void. You can't be alone when you've got the song with you.
So
you're not
poetic.
What can I say? I'm the poet. How can I help you, Snake? As a setup.
Close, like, we'll make a little performance of like, what does anyone see? Close the door really quietly and hey, enough with the snake stuff. I'm here to help you.
He just hisses at you quietly.
Look, whatever it is you've done before with your little tunes,
Yeah.
and I ain't seen that before.
No.
I ain't seen that stuff before.
And you've been here for a while?
Longer than I can remember.
Well.
Literally. I saw what popped up in your head, saw what popped out of her head.
He kind of blanches a bit, not aware that he was putting off a signal. Right, you you saw that then?
Yeah. It was something.
Yes.
I don't know, everybody else got their little stories of little sad times, little romances, whatever, but
You don't have anything, do you? She took that from you. She took your past.
yeah. I think she did. But you know what they say? If you're the right hand of creatures like that, I get to see things, I know things. I could get you out. I could get us both out.
Wasn't that the deal last time? We'd get out, and next thing we know...
Look, that had nothing to do with me, okay? I was shoved in there, just a means of torture, give us a hope and all of that. That ain't nothing to do with me. I follow where she tells me to go. That wasn't my choice.
So you're not a snake, you're a dog, then?
We've all got ropes around our necks in here. I could get us out. Break both the leashes.
And just because I played you a beautiful song, you're willing to go against a goddess?
I don't believe in her. None of this. It's my choice. My fate, whatever it is, she stole it. I have the power to make my own.
To change your fate?
To have a fate, a destiny that I made. I'm stuck down here, being used to torture people. Guys, I don't even know. I don't know you. I don't hate you. It's not fun for me. I've done it to countless others when she gets bored. Do you think that's fun?
No.
No.
It's not fair. You deserve a chance to have your own story, to have your own fate.
So call me whatever you want, dog, snake, rabbit, whatever it is. I could get us both out of here. I steal for her. I steal from her.
Well, if this is a trap, it's much better to have hope, right? That we might change our fate, and if she is going to hide behind the corner and hit me with a stick because I'm trying to escape, so be it. I didn't want to drink the ichor, but Jason, my former captain and king, he convinced me. Freedom, right? Chance to see the sun again.
Sun, moon, whatever you want. What other dames you want to see? Whatever.
Effie, right?
Yeah, as far as I know.
I can go find you a new name. I was walking around in borrowed shoes anyway. I'll need my instruments.
Oh, what? You mean this?
Please be careful with that. That's very rare. That is literally created by the gods themselves.
Oh.
That's Hermes, my patron. Just
another god. Another god.
I'm the son of a god. You know that, right? I'm Apollo's bastard.
Oh, of course you are.
Son of a muse as well. I mean, yes, they're brothers and sisters, but anyway, that's not what we're getting into. Please don't hold it by that. Don't hold it by the strings.
God dang it! Fine. Take it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a little disturbing, but all right. I got you other stuff too.
Really?
Yeah.
She didn't notice you were stealing everything.
Hey, I'm good at what I do. Okay.
Well, certainly hope you are. You got any idea how to get out of this?
Ah, see. We might have to swipe a few things on the way out.
Okay.
Be able to get out, you know?
Sure.
I've got some plans.
I mean, I'm in your debt. You've saved my quote-unquote life.
I like that. A boon. We'll call it a boon.
Yeah, it's a boon. Effie.
I like not being the one in debt.
I'm happy to help, to be honest. It'd be good to stretch my legs again. I've got legs again. That's
you
something.
do. I saw. You know, you're talking about I like the butt. Yeah, I saw.
Ever so slightly webbed toes.
Yeah, I saw that too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
He's full of them.
yes, yeah. There's quite a lot of us bastards running around. So what's the plan?
Okay. Is Jason still singing, or is he listening?
Everybody stopped singing when Elpenor stopped.
Maybe we need a little more privacy. I don't want old Kingy over there to get any ideas.
Effie, good to see you.
Hey, Jace, what's it hanging?
Not as well as my shield was around your back when you took it from me.
Hey, thief's gotta do what a thief's gotta do. No hard feelings, yeah?
Difficult to keep a grudge when you're down here. There's no point to it. So, no hard feelings.
Exactly, see? Kingy's over there gets it.
He has been well trained, it seems.
Like we all have.
Well, give it time.
Come on. Let's get you out of here. Somewhere a little bit more private so we can talk more about planning, yeah?
She's not going to miss me?
Yeah, we won't dawdle.
We're going up then.
Sorta. Let's call it the long way round. The doors are a little bit more guarded than usual, you know? We can't just stroll right out.
No. And I guess we're not trying to woo Cerberus this time around.
No, that dog don't like me much.
No. I feel the dog carries a grudge.
Yeah, try being its chew toy.
Well.
Ugh.
Yeah. So which way are we going? Elysian Fields?
Follow me. I got you.
I get up. I start following them.
So you start following along. One thing that I wasn't, I think I failed to make clear when you were asking questions about ways out. The ways out that are heavily guarded are the ways to the world of the living. To go down further isn't guarded much. So yeah, you could get down to the next level below and to Tartarus quite easy. That'll be fine.
That's all right. They said they had to grab some bits before we left anyway.
Yeah. There is one way to get to Tartarus without having to travel the other layers. I've said previously that the River of Souls, that the ferryman travels on the Rivers of Soul like around the underworld and ends back up at the pickup point and then sails around again. That doesn't necessarily mean that the river itself only goes that way. There is one point on the map where it does split off and it travels in a different direction on its own, and then it falls off into a waterfall that the waterfall itself
Descends?
transcends. Thank you.
Descends.
Descends each of the other levels. So you could ride a boat and just fall. You'd have to make sure that you don't end up in the water at the bottom of what is known as the Well of Souls. As long as the ship doesn't go into the water, as soon as your body makes contact with, or as soon as you fall into the water, the spirits that are there will grab you and drag you down. So you have to try and not fall in. So that's the quickest way. Is it the safest?
You say it's the quickest way, Josh. Canonically, Tartarus is 9 days of falling from Hades. They say it's the length of time it would take an anvil to fall from heaven to earth. That's 9 days of us plummeting.
And that's the quickest way.
That's just... Oh, that's... Yeah. Oh... I don't know we're going to Tartarus yet. Yeah, I'm following Effie, quiet as I can, holding the strings, so I'm not just going. Yeah, I've got all my items back as well. So
all of your items that were in your inventory before you died are there. So you have access to all of them.
Ooh. Did the blood basically give me a long rest?
Blood basically gave you a long rest. You're still slightly transparent like a spirit is, but what the blood allows for is you can leave the underworld.
Ooh. I'm going to make a intelligence roll because I can see they're slightly see-through, right?
They're still slightly see-through, yeah.
13. I think I will. So how exactly are you planning to get out without a body?
Now, I said we gotta pick something up, right? I gotta pick something up from Tartarus. You know?
Oh, stop. No.
Hey.
No.
We can, easy enough to get through, okay?
No,
it's not that guarded. Not as much as the entrances,
yeah, because the Titans are there.
Yeah.
Sisyphus is there.
Yeah.
Everyone who is to be divinely punished is in Why would we go to Tartarus? Why don't we just go up to the exit?
Yeah, but we need to get an item to be able to get out of here, okay?
What item?
It's like a lot of, it's I haven't seen it before. I heard about it. I looked into it. It's like a piece, like a piece, and it's guarded.
Right.
It's guarded by a dragon.
You're making us fight the dragon to get out.
Hey, we ain't gotta fight nothing. With your pipes, we can figure something out. Hey, you can distract. I'll slip in, grab it. We ain't gotta fight nothing.
And then you'll sneak off.
We get out of here. We. I can't do nothing without you. I can't get out of here myself. You think I haven't tried getting out of here by myself before?
Would you swear an oath?
Sure.
I pull my dagger out. I slice the back of my hand.
It's all about the blood, huh?
You want the blood?
Oddly enough, you're although you have drunk the blood of a god, you're not a physical body, so you don't actually bleed.
Well, ghost blood? Think I haven't seen that before?
Ecto on ecto.
Ecto sploop.
There's no honor among thieves, though, is there? I suppose even if I made you swear a vow, you'd just cross your fingers and spit.
Yeah, I ain't gotta spit. That's disgusting.
No, and you're a refined soul.
I got your liar back. I'm giving you a chance here. I cannot get out of here by myself, all right? And neither can you.
I guess we're bound together.
Exactly.
I apologize for calling you a snake. That was not polite.
Oh, and a dog.
I also apologize for the dog comment.
Yeah.
I might call you other things if it turns out a dragon tries to eat me, but that's later.
You ain't gonna have... Look. You got the gift of the gab. Sweet talk your way. Huh?
All right.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to Tartarus then.
Yeah. It's more like it. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I think on that note, before we get to how exactly Orpheus and Elpenor, are we going by Orpheus or are we going by Elpenor now?
Orpheus is his actual name. Elpenor. Other people. Let's call me Orpheus for now.
Yeah, that's something that's on the overlay.
Yeah. Oh, how convenient!
How convenient. How Orpheus and Effie will get down to Tartarus, we will explore in the next session. In the meantime, though, I'd like to say thank you, everybody, for watching. If you like what you've seen, we have been Roll Together RPG. You can join us on Mondays from 6 p.m. UK time on Twitch, where we do currently, at the time of recording this, our Chronicles of Aeodrin Awakening campaign. So you can come along and watch that. If that's not on, check out our socials or join our Discord to find out what it is we will be doing. Massive thank you to our sponsors and supporters, and to the D20 Club Dice Heads and other tiers on Patreon. They are fantastic. They are the best. You can join them from as little as $1 of your local currency per month, or 1 goat, which must be sent to Tom to help him get out of the underworld.
Meh.
By following all of the links in the description below. Speaking of the description below, if you could please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. It helps the algorithm tell us what you like so we know what to make more of for you. Massive thank you to both Tom and Scarlet for being in this game, and we will see you all in the next session. Goodbye.